Okay, today we are going to play Okami, the HD version on PC. I have never played Okami before. We're going to play Okami. We're going to see how it is. Yes, that is the game. Apparently it's very good, so I've heard from basically everyone that's played the game. I've never played the game. I've played plenty of hipster, old-school games. I owned a Dreamcast when I was like 8, so I'm that guy, but I've never played Okami. Long, long ago. I don't like the voice. That voice is very annoying. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. Every single tree, Jesus. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. This is very close to being the plot of Fatal Frame. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Yeah, that's definitely how you say it. The wolf kept a watchful eye. I'm gonna butcher so many names today. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. She kind of looks like she might be a little monkey-esque in her, very monkey-looking, face. Granted, it's a silhouette, but, you know. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade nary left a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle. It doesn't really sound like it. I kind of get the impression that Orochi was just kind of sitting there like, come on, better make it count, bitch. Come on, cut me, damn it. And Nagi's just like, like, nope, it just doesn't work. I don't think it was a battle so much. Dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, whatever. It was Okami, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads. I'm like, I know it's silhouette, but the heads don't really look terrifying. They look like Muppets. Readying its fangs for battle, the two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. It's a good thing everything has glowing eyes so they could still see each other. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. That's a paintbrush, actually. How do you paint wind? Out of curiosity. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. All of these fights really sound like it was just Orochi being like, come on, bitch, come on, you can do it. Just one cut, come on. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off of Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. I don't know, I've seen puppets on strings, they aren't that majestic. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Look at this fucking one over here with the chopsticks coming out of it. You're telling me this is scary? Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky in the middle of the night. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. This is a terrible game. The dog died right at the start. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. The statue looks a little dopey. Nagi's sword was christened he can do it. Tsukuyomi, and placed it inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Yeah, I'm sure. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It looks so stupid and plastic. It's just a legend, but nothing but a fairy tale. Oh fuck, I saw Orochi. What have I done? Oh no. Oh fuck, it's Orochi. Shit, I'm out, ski. That's why you gotta put guards on your fucking seal that's keeping the god under it. Oh, I've unplugged my controller. God damn it. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. They were pretty fucking easy to break in hindsight. Come on. Come on. Speak the words, I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer onto me, and unleash my power. I'd really rather not. It was just a prank, bro. He's upset. Oh. Look at this noodly motherfucker. Question, why was the tree an issue in the story if it can just kind of rip them out of the ground? It's loading. Skip. What are we skipping? The loading screen? There we go. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. It's not Okami, it's Amaterasu. What the fuck is wrong with me? Right. I'm stupid. I don't know my own lore. Okami's the game. Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome! The whole world's been destroyed. Good heavens, this is going to put a cramp on my day. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. The ancient prophecy of doom. There's a few, but this one. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami, Amaterasu. Close. I got it, you know. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. Sorry that I put you in this dog, but you'll be fine. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. I thought the dog, I was just gonna start scratching, like, yeah, whatever. Seeing you emerged after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Sniff. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Yeah, that's great and all, but I'm kinda tired. I've been a statue for 100 years. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world had succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. but never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Yeah, whatever. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robes? Ho ho ho! Oh he he he! That's what you get for just having your front completely open like this. Look at it. Whew! What on earth? I thought she was turning evil, but no, it's like this little bug. You again? What are you doing in my tits? Ow, 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 are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. Fucking Jiminy Cricket's gotten pretty serious. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. What the fuck is this? Well, the face is a little off, but it's alright. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? It's trash. What do you... What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Well, that's awfully fucking rude of you to try and eat me. What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denko Maru, against you. The world's ending around us and we're having this fucking talk about this fucking hentai artist over here. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark, anyway? Oh, great god Amaterasu, I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. In your fruit? I was just there a minute ago. I didn't see a village. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Oh, I was really just hoping to go to sleep. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. Can you stop jumping on my fucking snout, though? The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. That its darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. It's true. Alright. Let's go into the tree. Gameplay. Unbelievable. A mere 21 minutes in. Skip what? The loading screen? Like... Where are we? Is this fucking space? It's gotten awfully quiet all of a sudden, almost as if we were in space. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. Can you, like, stop jumping on my nose, though? You can use the right stick to look around. LB changes your point of view. This is fucking inverse. What is this trash? Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Hold the fuck on. My controls are inverted. What, can I get to the options from in here? Okay. Wonderful. I hate you. Alright. Never mind. Does this button do it? No. Yes? Ah, here we go. Invert. Yeah, that's apparently, like, fucking regular. Yeah, there we go. As God intended. Fucking invert. Jesus Christ. Alright. got some pretty good hops for a dog. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, that doesn't really sound like a good thing. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress there. Oh, that sounds like a good thing. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. How aware of you is son? Yes, save the game. Right there. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's go. Let's go get our special powers. Alright, so let me just push some buttons. We got headbutt, nice. We got a dedicated bark button. That's good.